You guys, I feel bad I didn't catch the name of that band, but you know, they performed really well. This was awesome Juneteenth celebration in Boston. I hope you enjoy it. Most of the concert towards the end of the video. We're kind of fortunate because the way things worked out. We ended up having to stay in Boston a day because of our flight kind of got messed up. But yeah, it was a fun day, and yeah, very cool. So hope you guys enjoy the video. Like I said, the group, I didn't catch their name, so if any of you know or let me know who they are, you can comment down below. But some of their music is at the beginning through the Museum of Fine Arts tour that we went through. Enjoy. Used to pray the prayer that she prayed. She said, brother, don't you move so fast. You might step on a glass of glass. Come on, trouble always will last in Red Mountain. No. So like I said, we missed the flight. So we're here in Boston, and we are actually we're here at the Museum of Fine Arts. Yeah, I know exactly. Waiting to get in, and yeah, it should be super cool.
And there ain't no gun out there that kill my soul. Oh no, yeah. 'Cause all we wanna do is spray the chains off. All we wanna do is spray the chains off. All we wanna do is be free. All we wanna do is be free. All we wanna do is spread the chains off. All we wanna do is spread the chains off. All we wanna do is be free. All we wanna do is be free. Oh, oh, oh.
So yeah, guys, we had some Thai food here after the Arts Museum. It was really cool. So we had a good time here at the restaurant. We had some good Thai food here. So we're here at Fenway Park, and as you can see, I believe these are the championships, the years that they won the championship. Going back to 1916, I think. If you can see that. I can't see it. But yeah, anyways, so yeah, that's this is a really cool stuff. They got little stands here. They're getting ready to setting up. Open year round, folks. Open year round, 7 days a week. Get that.
Tell me why every time I step outside I see my people die. Oh, I'm letting you know that there ain't no drink out there that can numb my soul. Oh no. All we wanna do is break the chains off. All we wanna do is break the chains off, yeah. All we wanna do is be free. All we wanna do is be free. All we wanna do is break the chains off. All we wanna do is break the chains off, yeah. All we wanna do is be free. So I'm gonna invite these background singers up to help me out a little bit. If you can, give a warm welcome to Danny Rivera, Trisha Reed, and Keith Claiborne. Doing this for recognition, not for fame or for the wealth and riches. All that stuff is temporary and it's scary. People putting trust in things that can't alleviate their mental state, and now they going crazy. Wow, but let me not get ahead of myself. All I want is some spiritual wealth, raising a faith. Just want a taste of that spiritual wealth, so I can go tell about the wisdom poured into me. And it's killing me to see all of this hatred inside. All of our people, it was planning to tear and divide. All in the lead, the minds and scholars that hide up in the inner city. What a pity, we won't survive, cause we're caught up, trapped in through lies. We weren't always deemed uneducated. You see, our ancestors were dedicated to dreams and goals that kept us elevated. But all we do now is stay elevated on all the trees and all the medication. They took the truth out of our education, and now ignorance is flooding us on a daily basis. So stay safe, cause if you protesting for liberation, they're stopping nothing just to keep us shaking. They're stopping nothing just to keep us shaking. Walk in love, y'all. Lead him to the promised land, I promise, man. Mic check, just made a comment land. I'ma keep working to them comments land. Right up in my mama's hands. Buy her a house in Nuffy Wiggins, then I take her to Jamaica, make her sit up in some tropic sands. White vans with a couple bands. I used the bread to free the contraband. Church vans used to lead us to the land and milk and honey. Now I'm hearing God firsthand, and now the words he's saying to me made a mess on my desk, writing bars from my chest. Heart spilling, ain't filling up the text. I'm a dog, get a vet. That flow sicker than that Rona, drinking cola with the flu on the left. These are the sounds of the quarantine. Give me some ice and some morphine to numb the pain of the same with no pain, and it's more to see. But everything is closed but the pharmacy. Selling the meds at the expense of idolatry. Your arm and your papa's knee. Man, the government's the biggest drug dealer. They be swearing in your hell until it's time to hell you. Next thing you know, your mama's kidneys failing. Rejecting souls cause they symptoms don't seem valid until a tragedy strikes. Bagging a life, I thought the Ruger and the Bleaky could fight. Elected generals with emerald with money stacked to the sky. But even still, we all die. Listen, white beaters, blue painting, zebra hoodies, red striped. It's the American way. Can't even go through the day without thinking if I get snipped, I stray like a kitten at the vacuum spade. And now I'm screaming liberation in the nation where my ancestors were burdened backs were taking the plantations where their fingertips were hurting. Backs were burdened with perversion, made us think that we were worthless, left us nothing but some hearses. Strange fruit hanging, dangling from a string. I'm a king, screwed up picture of a painted lie. If the limit is the sky, well then I'm aiming high. Looking through scopes, we hope we lit and ran horizon lines. He had a dream, so now I'm living into my demise. He had a dream, so now I'm living into my demise. Whoa, 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 Sing it again, sing it with me, everybody. Sing a song full of the faith that the dark past has taught us. Sing a song full of the hope that the present has brought us. Sing a song full of the faith warm welcome to the poet herself, Portia.
Have folks heard of Christina Sharp's In the Wake? Somebody said, of course, right? It's this incredible book. If you haven't read it, I definitely recommend it. But Christina Sharp theorizes that Black folks are still living in the wake. And she theorizes that there are three versions of the wake, right? The first is in the wake of the Middle Passage and the slave ship, right? The wake being the shape a ship makes when it's moving through water. In the wake being the celebration after a life has passed, right? Right before a funeral, right? And then in the wake as in being woke, right? And knowing that there is a constant attack on the life of Black folks and choosing to still exercise joy while being woke, if you will. So this poem is about that. It's in the shape of the wake, right? So I'm gonna read it three different ways. The first side is this way, and then across. In the wake. When a ship sets sail across a body of water, turbulence occurs beneath the glutted belly. Even the ocean bursts waves in places unfamiliar. The bow pierces forward, a trail restructures the gods of the Atlantic, once a vast portal, now an atlas unmade, awake where it hadn't been. Objects in motion never mourn what was killed in order to be born. Instead, crossing continues with the wreckage of sea, sainted ocean. Keep in memory the self who breathe, formed gills of Atlanteans, a sopping procession suiting the silk of water, yet tide still running over what tried to sever a saline reflection. 2, in the wake. When a slave ship hauls bodies as cargo, both the surface and ocean floor rifts, even the clouds break open in sobs. Trauma welts, swells the earth. The past is not past, but vessel. People emerge from the bow, but never the ship. Now a grave cast unto the back, awake where we have been. We never mourn ourselves, instead we feast. Instead we ritualize the evasion of death and the death itself. How holy, us who have not drowned when they drowned us, with the resurrection of bones along our mouths, us grinning still. What tried to grind us into sand failed and cannot keep us from surging. 3, in the wake, across. When a ship sets sail, a slave ship hauls across a body of water, bodies as cargo, and turbulence occurs beneath both the surface and ocean floor. The glutted belly rifts, even the clouds break, even the ocean bursts waves open and sobs. Trauma in places unfamiliar welts, swells the earth. The bow pierces forward. The past is not past, but vessel. A trail restructures the gods. People emerge from the bow of the Atlantic, but never the ship. Once a vast portal, now a grave. Now an atlas unmade, cast unto the back. Awake where it hadn't been. Awake where we have been. We, objects in motion, never mourn ourselves, never mourn what was killed. Instead we feast. Instead, crossing continues with the evasion of death, the wreckage of sea, and the death itself. How holy, sainted ocean. Keep in memory us who have not drowned the self, who breathe when they drowned us, formed guilds of Atlanteans with a resurrection of bones, a sopping procession along our mouths, silting the silk of water, yet us grinning still, tide still running over what tried to grind, what tried to sever us into sand, failed, and a saline reflection cannot keep us from surging.
Grandma's hands used to come on Sunday morning. Grandma's hands used to wave from side to side. Yeah, Grandma's hands wanna tell you about something. She said, Mama, won't you move so fast? You might step on a piece of glass. Come on, trouble won't last in Grandma's hand. My, yeah, yeah, yeah. Let me say that again. Oh, Grandma's hands used to clap on Sunday morning. Yeah. Grandma's hands used to wave from side to side. I want to tell my testimony. Oh, Grandma's hands used to pray the prayer that she prayed. She said, brother, don't you move so fast. You might step on a glass of glass. Come on, trouble always will last in Grandma's hand. Yeah. No, of course not. No, 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 no. Of course not. Of course not. Hey, 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 hey. No, of course not. Of course not. Yeah. No, of course not. Of course not. Hey, it's not all in vain. It's not all in vain. No. Hey, 'cause up the road is eternal.
Another round of applause. My God, my God.
Don't stop, won't don't be nothing. See,
And
we can take Christ wherever we go. All right, whether we're in the grocery store, the laundromat, shopping, listen, take him wherever you go. Let your light so shine. Oh, you feel what I'm saying? Let your light so shine that men will see the good deeds of the work of the Lord. Listen, we are just living testimonies, even in real time. Okay, even with everything that we've experienced, that we have encountered, guess what? God is still good, and he lives yet through you and I. Okay, so take that light wherever you go and let it shine bright. Okay. All right, I'm done.
Brother, there's so many of you dying. Mother, 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 there's far too many of you crying. You know we've got to find a way to bring some love in here today. Father, Father, everybody thinks we're wrong. Oh, but who are they to judge us? Simply 'cause our hair is long. You know we've got to find a way, my God, to bring some understanding here today. But picket line and picket sign,
do it. Don't do it.
MFA Boston, we thank you for this space. The band TBA, Bobby Hall, Keith
third.
Claiborne, Trisha Reed, Danny Rivera, Tori Music, Sterling, Stephen Hamilton, everybody. Perpetual.
Yes.
We thank you. We can't thank you enough. Please remember this day and carry on Juneteenth every day. It should not just be on the 19th or the 20th. You should carry this on every day. Every day. So thank you again. Thank you so much. We don't have too much time. So again, we are Side Presents. I'm Thurlan Lusant.
I'm Marlene Urquiza.
And thank you so much for coming on.